This is my first time recording a video with my new setup, and I'll be honest, it's a work in progress. What's going on, y'all? The Brandon Brownson here with another episode of TBB Unscripted, episode 46. So, there wasn't an episode last month. And I'll admit, that is because last month, October, September, late September and a big chunk of October was really fucky for me. Just because I have this, beautiful machine here. I can't really show it off right now. I'll maybe throw up a picture here, but that's my new computer. I've named my new computer Brother Nero. And a big chunk in the past month and a half has been setting Brother Nero up. It has been a long and strenuous process, but the good news is, up and running, pretty much good to go. I need to get like a couple more things for it, which honestly I've been procrastinating for a hot minute. But yeah, new computer is pretty much good to go. Bad news is, I lost out on like a month of work. So that's super shitty, and I need to kind of scramble to make up for it, because I was hoping to have some of my bigger projects done by the time that this last season of, Pisses Me Off finished off. And as I'm sure you can tell by me talking about this, by the time you guys will see this, the season finale for Season 6 was last week, so, yeah, I mean, hopefully by the time you guys see this, I have a bit more stuff done. But, yeah, right now I got put back, like, a month, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do for videos, until I get everything done. This is gonna be interesting. Anyways, I'm rambling. So yeah, other than the new computer stuff and the promise of bigger stuff on the horizon, really all I got for you guys is, I have a new album out called Genres. Most of what you'll probably be hearing in this video is from that album. So go down there, and the link's in the description. You can pick it up 100% for free. If you want to pay for it, you can. I'd appreciate it, but you don't have to. One way or the other. Go check it out, download it. It's been out for a couple weeks, and I actually don't know if anyone's picked it up yet, just because I haven't been able to do proper promo for it. So with all of that out of the way, we're going to get to your questions. I only have questions from 2 of you this month, but it looks like I have quite a few questions from the 2 of you, so let's go ahead and dive in. Alright, so Katana Cultist has 6 questions. First, would you ever LARP with foam weapons, padding, and all that shit? I'm into it. In my younger years, I was actually a LARPer. I was, part of something called Dago Here. You probably know what it is. I was part of the Dago Here chapter. Boy howdy, did that end miserably. I'm not gonna go into it, but, I don't think I'd get back into it just because the experience has been forever tainted for me. Number 2, do you like any specific knives? Kitchen knives, butter knives, steak knives, any kind of knife that can help get food into my mouth I'm a fan of. Other than that, I don't know, butterfly knives look kinda cool. Number 3, would you fuck a ghost? I don't know. The question is, will a ghost fuck me? I'm all about consent, homie. If you're down, I'm down. We'll find a way to make it work. Number 4, would you suck one giant dick for $1 million? And I mean an oversized 20-inch ogre dick. Or 20 average dicks for $100,000. I mean, fuck, it's less time consuming. I get more money out of it. I'm sucking some ogre dick. This is my swamp now. Number 5, vape or die? I mean, I have a bunch of buddies who vape, so I vape on occasion, but I don't really vape. I have a vape, I just never use it. And the final question from Katana Cultist. I'm sorry if the camera's rocking, by the way. Again, I'm gonna try and figure out this whole camera positioning thing. Anyways, final question from Katana Cultist. Do you like Berserk? If so, what's your opinion on the new CGI version? The new version is actually the only Berserk I've ever seen. Me and my buddy watched big something. It was something, I don't fucking know. We watched something with Berserk. It was like the pre-story or whatever. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I don't know if it's something that I'd really go out and like further explore, just because it's not really totally my thing, but you know, I enjoyed it. I don't regret it. The final batch of questions comes from SSBS Fanboy, and just like every month, he's got a huge chunk of them. SSBS Fanboy, you're a fucking hero, man. Hey Brandon, how you doing? I'm alright. I'm kind of tired if you can't tell. Backlash, Clash of Champions, and if it's already happened, Hell in a Cell opinions. Oh boy. Alright, Hell in a Cell opinions are still very fresh in my mind, but we're gonna try and go in order here. Alright, so we're gonna do a super quick review of Backlash, Clash of the Champions, No Mercy, and Hell in a Cell, because those are all the pay-per-views that have happened since, the last time I discussed this. That's everything that's happened since SummerSlam. Just quickly scrolling through Backlash. The women's match for Backlash was absolutely fantastic. Blew my expectations out of the water. Miz and Ziggler, always a good match. Bray and Randy with the return of Luke Harper, I believe that was. That was awesome. Oh, wait, no, that's the show that fucking Kane replaced Bray Wyatt, and Kane wound up beating Bray Wyatt. Never mind, that was stupid. AJ winning the title from Ambrose was fucking awesome. That really got me hyped. Slater and Rhino winning the tag belts, that was funny. All in all, really good show, better than I was expecting. Clash of Champions now. Scrolling through, yeah, New Day retaining the titles. At this point, you know what? I'd like to see New Day beat Demolition's record as the longest reigning champions. That's what I'm hoping for. Perkins Kendrick was awesome. Cesaro Sheamus, I quit caring about that before the best of 7 even started. Liking the tag team shit that they're doing now, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Jericho, Sami Zayn, good match. Charlotte versus Bayley and Sasha, good match. Owens, Rollins, good match. I feel like this wasn't as good as Backlash, but it was an okay show. Moving on to No Mercy. I thought it was really weird that they started with the main event. I kind of understand what they were going for, but whatever. Anyways, AJ beating Dean and Cena, that was an alright match. Truth be told, everything after that just really didn't catch my interest too terribly much. I'm happy that Ziggler wound up beating The Miz. I feel like the time was right for that to happen. I'll be honest, I don't know how they followed up with that because I'm pretty out of the loop right now, but I have at least been watching all of the pay-per-views. Yeah, then finally, Hell in a Cell, which, as of recording this, happened just a few days ago. By the time you guys see this, it will have happened a couple weeks ago. So let's go ahead. I watched the entirety of this pay-per-view recently, so it's still very fresh in my mind. Cedric, Lince, and Sin Cara beat Tony Nese, Drew Gulak, and Arya Daivari. The big thing I took away from that is, oh my god, Arya Daivari has a fantastic look, and I hope they do something with that. Hell in a Cell number 1, Reigns beating Rusev to retain the US title. I thought this was a fantastic match. I'll be honest, now that Roman isn't being, like, forced into the main event scene, being forced down our throats in the main event scene, I'm really starting to fucking dig his character. I always thought that Roman Reigns was a fantastic worker, I just didn't think he was ready for the main event, and now that he's being allowed to kind of run with a mid-card title, he's really starting to shine, in my opinion. But yeah, that was a solid way to open the show. Bayley beating Dana Brooke, I'm sorry, I don't fucking care. I'm happy that Bayley got the win, but this was probably like the piss break match overall. Gallows and Anderson beating Enzo and Big Cass, that's fine. Enzo and Cass can afford a loss. Gallows and Anderson needed a win. Second main event, Kevin Owens beating Seth Rollins. to retain the Universal title. I'll be honest, I fucking popped huge here because I knew that meant that the women were getting the main event. And that was fucking awesome. As far as the match itself, probably match of the night. It was fantastic from start to finish. Brian Kendrick beating TJ Perkins to win the Cruiserweight title. We all saw it coming from a mile away. The question is, what do they do with it next? Cesaro and Sheamus beat the New Day by DQ. I think it's really kind of fucky that the New Day retain the titles by disqualification. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And then finally, in the main event, Charlotte beats Sasha to win the women's title. I mean, at this point, what's there to be said that hasn't been said a million times already? More or less, when you guys see this, I'm sure that everything that can be said about this match has been said. But my personal opinions, yeah, there were some really botchy spots, and that's a goddamn shame, but, you know, that's wrestling. Not everything goes the way you want it to. Yes, I think that the wrong person won. I really think that with everything that went into this match, the fact that it was the first women's pay-per-view main event, the fact that it was the first women's Hell in a Cell match, the fact that it was Sasha Banks' hometown, the wrong person probably won here, and a lot of the factors that went into the finish kind of deflated some shit in the match, but you know what? This was still a fantastic match. It was still a good match from top to bottom. My camera filled up there, and kind of cut me off mid-sentence, but yeah, I thought the show was good. Next question. Opinions on Carmella's entrance theme? It is. If Lita had stuck around in 2006, do you think her heat would have eventually died down? I mean, yeah, it's inevitable. No matter how hot a star is, eventually they're gonna start to cool off, no matter who you are. You know, it happened with Hogan, it's happened with Cena. The Rock and Steve Austin kind of left before it could happen with them, but, you know, if you don't get out early, eventually the crowd's gonna start to cool on you. That's just the nature of wrestling. Why are SpongeBob memes more popular than ever? Man, I don't fucking know. Has the Harambe meme died down yet? Pun intended. As of recording this, no, not really. I still get sent Harambe memes all the time. Opinions on Naomi's new gimmick and entrance. Oh my god, I mark out so hard for it every time. It's my favorite fucking thing ever. It's so fucking cool. I love it. Opinions on foreign porn. It's foreign. It's porn. Fuck, marry, kill, Blue Pants, Rosa Mendez, and Brie Bella. I'm going to kill Rosa Mendez, fuck Blue Pants, and marry Brie Bella. That's probably not gonna last very long, but that's how we're gonna do it, yeah. Push Barry Fire, Rusev, The Miz, Xavier Woods on his own. Fuck. Fire Xavier, bury The Miz, and push Rusev. Not a question, but Google Bridget B. You won't regret it. Alright. We are Googling Bridget B. Images. Dem some titties. Dem's in fact some titties. Titties, Dem B. Dem B titties. Would you rather shove a needle in your own face or stub a toe that has an ingrown nail on a Oh, yeah, no, we're going with the fucking needle. Charlie Horse The Rock or bitch slap Stone Cold? Okay, so if I bitch slap Stone Cold enough, that might break his neck and I might get to escape. So we're gonna go with that, but chances are I'm getting fucked up either way. Please read the entirety of the next question. Shove an annoying elderly person down an upward escalator. Or give Selena Gomez a rim job. Yeah, we're going with the elderly person. That sounds fun. Who's more desirable, Nikki Bella or Sasha Banks? I'm gonna say Sasha Banks, solely because I'm afraid if I don't say Sasha Banks, The package Andrew's deal is gonna beat the shit out of me. Would you rather go on a date with R-Truth and Roman Reigns? Probably Roman Reigns. I like R-Truth more, but my god, Roman's cute. If I get a chance to put my pecker in that booty pipe, I'm gonna fucking go about it. Dicks out for Harambe. How you doing? I don't know what any of that was, I'll be honest with you guys. Yeah, let's go Roman. Fuck. Would you rather punch Shigeru I created every great game in this whole goddamn world Miyamoto onto a giant's belly, or tackle Reggie my body is ready fills me into a pool filled with blood? Fuck it, I'm gonna tackle Reggie. I can't hurt fucking Papa Shigeru Miyamoto. I love Papa Shigeru. Tupac or Biggie? That's really difficult. Probably Pac. Favorite theme park? I haven't really dicked with a whole lot of theme parks. Been to Cedar Point. Cedar Point's cool. Favorite place to travel to? Chicago. I fucking love Chicago. Favorite non-alcoholic drink? This kind of changes all of the time depending on how much I've had something and how sick of something I end up getting. Eventually, my favorite will always be replaced by something new in the world of beverages because I get tired of beverages really easily, but currently it's Surge. Favorite alcoholic drink? I'm a whiskey guy. Favorite rapper? This is really difficult. I don't know, I've been getting really into MC Lars again lately, so right now it's probably Lars. This is another one of those questions where the answer changes all the time as I listen to new people, and eventually get sick of old people. Favorite rap song? Off the top of my head, probably Fet's Fet by MC Chris. Favorite rap group? Rap group, easily, NWA. Favorite entrance theme. Favorite wrestling entrance theme. That's really difficult. This is something I'd probably have to break down by era and company for me to even be able to properly make a decision. But as far as entrance themes that are really sticking with me right now, definitely TJ Perkins' theme. Although honorable shout out to Shinsuke Nakamura's. And last but not least, favorite restaurants. I'm a huge fan of Red Lobster, but if we're going for something a little more, like everyday-ish, probably Culver's. Culver's opened up around here not that long ago. They really fucking pumps my nads. So anyways, that about does it for this episode of TBB Unscripted. Down there in the comment section, leave me your questions for next month. My favorite part of doing this every month is answering your guys' questions, so go ahead, leave them down there, give me something to do, make me feel a little less lonely. Again, sorry for kind of missing out on October, but I had a bunch of shit going on. Yeah, I won't waste any more of your time. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. The Brandon Brownson, signing out.